Hello everyone. It is the chart of human eye and we are going to discuss about the different parts of our eye and their location and their function. Here, these are the different accessory structures along with the eye. This structure is known as eye. It is spherical in shape, that's why it is also known as eyeball. Here, eyebrows, which are not the part of our eye, but it is protective in nature and it protects our eyes from trickling perspiration and also from raindrops. Here, these are the two eyelids, upper eyelid, lower eyelid, and it protects entire part of the front eye as well as it prevents entry of foreign particles inside the eye. At the edges of the eyelids, curved hairs are present and these hairs are known as eyelashes. Eyelashes prevents entry of larger particles. This white part of the front part, this white part is known as sclera or sclerotic layer, and at the center of the eye, colored part which is known as cornea. So cornea includes two parts. First, iris, outer portion which is light dark, and the middle portion which is dark in color. Actually it is transparent, but it appears as dark black. Here it is nictitating membrane, which is the vestigial organ, and it is located in the corner towards the nose. Here a number of tear glands are located. Here it is tear gland, and tear glands secrete tear, and this tear is spread on the front part of our eye with the help of some tear ducts. So 6 to 8 pairs of tear ducts are present here, and it helps in distribution of or scattering of the tear on the front part of the eye, as well as it helps in storage of this tear in the lacrimal sac. So here it is lacrimal sac. It temporarily stores the tear, and when a particle such as dust particle etc. fall in our eyes, then it flushes a lot of tears so that it can be washed away. This structure is known as nasolacrimal duct, and it connects our eye to the pharynx. Pharynx, which is the common passage of both nasal chamber and buccal cavity. In this way, when we pour eye drops in our eye, then we feel it in our pharynx. Its flavor can be felt by us due to the nasolacrimal duct. Here it is eyeball. These are the 6 pairs of muscles which fix our eyeball inside the orbit, as well as it helps in rotation of our eyeball. So these eyes or eyeballs are located in the deep sockets or orbits in our front part of the head. We have 2 eyes which are located in the orbits on either sides of the nose in the front part of the head, and these are the sense organs which enables us to see objects. So here internal structure of our eye. Eyeball contains 3 concentric layers. The outermost layer is known as sclera, which is white in color, and also it is tough and fibrous. We can see in the front part of our eye that white structure, white part of the eye, which is actually the sclera. It is conjunctiva, which protects the entire part of eye, and sclera protects our eyes as well as it provides proper shape to the eye. Second layer, here it is choride layer. It is pigmented. It contains melanin pigment, and it prevents scattering of light through reflection as well as refraction. and in the front part it condenses to form ciliary body. Ciliary body includes three structures. These are ciliary muscle, iris and suspensory ligament. So here it is suspensory ligament which is a part of ciliary body and it connects ciliary muscle and lens. The second part, ciliary muscle, here there are two different types of cells present, circular as well as rod shaped or elongated. So due to the contraction and relaxation of the ciliary muscle, shape of the lens alter. Now here it is iris. Iris is the extended part of the ciliary muscle and it regulates entry of light towards the lens, and also it provides color to the eye. Actually the color of eye depends on the color of iris. It may be brown, means light brown or dark brown, and also blue. Blue is the recessive trait, it is rare. The third concentric layer, which is the innermost layer, is known as the retina. So retina is transparent layer and it contains two different types of photoreceptors, rod cells and cone cells. Cone cells are numerous on the yellow spot, which is known as fovea centralis. So yellow spot or fovea centralis is the best vision area. It is the site of color vision or bright vision, and it is located at the middle of the retina at the horizontal axis of the eye behind the lens. So here best vision area, below it, here it is blind spot. Here rods and cones are present, but they converge together, they conjoin together to form optic nerve which carries impulse, which is also known as visual impulse, from retina to the vision zone of the cerebrum of eye, so that after analysis we can see an object. The rod cells are mostly located on the peripheral parts of the retina, and at the fovea centralis or yellow spot mostly the cone cells and very few rod cells are present. Here it is conjunctiva which protects the entire part of our eye and it is connected with the eyelids. It is transparent and made up of epithelial cells. Just below it, here it is cornea, which is actually the colored part, but it has two structures. First is pupil and second is iris. So iris, which is colored part, and pupil, which is transparent in nature, but cornea, which is transparent but appears at colored structure. It has curvature so that light can refract when it comes inside the eye. After it, here this chamber is known as aqueous chamber and it is filled with a fluid which is known as aqueous humor. So aqueous humor moistens the lens. Secondly, it protects the lens and also it lubricates the lens. After it, iris, which provides color to the eye and it regulates entry of light towards the lens. Here it is pupil. Pupil is the circular structure at the center of the eye which appears as black, but actually it is transparent, and the size of pupil can be regulated by the iris. In the dim light it becomes broad and in the bright light the pupil becomes narrow. Then after it, here it is lens. Human eye lens is biconvex, means it is converging lens. So it has cells which do not contain centrosome and nucleus. That's why it cannot divide and redivide. But it is flexible. The shape of the lens be altered. Here it is vitreous chamber, which is the bulkiest part of our eyeball, and it is filled with vitreous humor. The vitreous humor is denser than aqueous humor, and it is located between lens and retina, and it provides proper shape to the eyeball, and also it protects and nourishes the nerve cells present on the retina. So in this way, these are the different structures of our eyeball or eye, and they performs their functions in proper way so that we can see an object. So here, when light comes inside the eye from the object, reflected light comes and it passes through the conjunctiva, then cornea, then aqueous humor, then pupil, then lens, and after it passes through the vitreous humor, and finally it reaches on the fovea centralis or yellow spot where image formation takes place. The image formed here is the real and inverted, and this image or you can say the visual impulse is carried by the optic lens from the fovea centralis to the brain. After analysis we can see various objects. Most of the cone cells are located at fovea centralis and very few of rod cells. That's why it is known as best vision area or the color vision area. That's why when we read a sentence, then we rotate our eyeball from first word to the last. In this way we read so that the clear vision can take place, means image formation takes place on the fovea centralis. Here these are the muscles which helps in rotation of eyeball, as well as it fixes our eyeball inside the orbit or the socket. So in this way we have studied the parts of the human eyeball, and in the next class we will study about the different defects of the eye. Thank you.